Oh man, some people running in front of the car. I wish it would detect them. Oh my gosh, another person in the road. What the heck? This is so good. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I didn't expect there to be cars. Oh, off the road. Totally off the road. What is going on, everybody? I am currently heading to Discount Tire because I have a slow leak in this driver's side rear tire right here. I just filled it up before I left, so the PSI is good. I originally discovered in my last video that it was 35, and then I filled it up, and the next morning it was back down to 30. So I called Discount Tire. They're still open for stuff like this, so we're gonna head over there. They're gonna fix it for me. Navigate to Discount Tire. So we're going here, going to Fenton. So we're gonna go there, and you know, we're on this latest software update, and I'm still getting a lot of people saying that Autopilot has improved. And in my review of the update, or my overview of the update, I said that I didn't notice anything, and at this point that's still true. I haven't been able to turn Autopilot on the dirt roads yet, which has been gone for a while. I used to be able to do that in certain spots. It would work about 90% of the time. For a few software versions now, I haven't been able to at all. So that's been kind of frustrating for me because I always love playing with that. One of the things that keeps getting brought up to me is the car is better on curves. So not a navigate on autopilot feature. And I've seen some that people are claiming, but I've had all these things happen in the past. Oh my gosh, this thing sucks to talk with. You're not supposed to touch it and it keeps coming off. But that's okay, nobody's here yet. I got this for the guy when I go to Discount Tire just to make everybody, feel a little more comfortable. And if you're wondering, I did get these from a contact in China, and we are going to be donating some of them to local hospitals. Just so you know, I don't need them so much. I don't go out except going to work and like this one thing. But I know some people are going to, ask where I got them. And so that's what we're going to do with these masks. So heading over here, I have a road that I've used Autopilot on a bunch of times, and it's very curvy and it's very fast. And there's one particular spot where the car pretty much always wants to go off the road. And I've taken over there a few times. So we're gonna head over there, we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna see if it's better at that part. Maybe we'll do a couple runs just to give it the best chance of success. And we'll see if this is true. But so far for me, as of this point in the video, I haven't noticed any improvements. Autopilot's working very well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm not saying Autopilot is bad or doing a bad job. I'm just saying that there's nothing new. I'm not seeing any improvements. It's just the same old good, reliable Autopilot that I'm used to. So saw that stop line really early. That was good, even though, again, going up a hill. These visualizations have been doing really good. That I'm liking. We have a person on the side of the road here. Hoping the car picks them up. I should have turned Autopilot on, but I'm not going to risk somebody. But the car never displayed them. It doesn't mean they didn't see them. We've seen examples where the car is very good at detecting people. It just doesn't always put them on the screen for whatever reason. Okay, so this road, not so much a problem for Autopilot. I'll leave it on. I'll let you know if I'll show you anything that's weird. So we have this mail truck, and Autopilot sees it and is stopping for it. So that's really good. I'll, of course, go around it, which is, I think that's okay. I mean, I know it's a double yellow, but you're allowed to go around the mail trucks, right? Quarantine, no rules. You can do whatever you want, nobody cares. The problem is I'm talking, it's like pulling on it. You're really not supposed to touch them. It kind of defeats the purpose, but it's all right. All right, we got another person here on the road, and I don't want to freak them out. I'm not gonna, oh, my car thinks that I'm losing it going over the line like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna test it on somebody without them knowing, right? He doesn't know if I'm paying attention or not. And why Autopilot freaked out like that, when you turn Autopilot off, I've noticed it's a lot more sensitive to going over lines and stuff, because I think it's assuming you might think Autopilot is still on. So if I do this and go over the line, see, it freaks out again. It's ready. It goes, oh my gosh, he was just on Autopilot. Now he's going over this line, and I don't know if he knows that Autopilot's not on. So it's kind of yelling at me for that. So we can also, I'll test the next stop sign too. That's another thing. These rumors go crazy. Another thing I've heard is people saying that, oh, it's way more sensitive for the stop signs and stoplights now. It warns you way earlier. That may be true. I have not tried it at all, so let's check it out. Okay, so coming up to the stop sign here. No warning. Yeah, that I was getting pretty close there. And of course I could have slammed on my brakes, screeching the tires at the last second to still stop, but I wasn't going to wait any longer. So that's not, in that instance, working any better for me. And I do have a new patron, R3 Wood, I believe is what your Patreon name was. So thank you so much for being a patron. Stephanie and I really appreciate that support. Especially, man, YouTube ad rates are like dead right now. It's pretty wild. I didn't know that changed so dramatically. I see why so many people rely on Patreon, but I of course have a full-time job, so I don't hark on it too much. Oh man, some people running in front of the car. I wish it would detect them. It's not. And I'm gonna move over again. Oh, see, it does show them by the side of the road. So yeah, it showed both of them. So that was really good. Man, I want to like yell at these people and be like, hey, can I test Autopilot on you? But maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see somebody. We can try that. I'll turn it back on here. Coming up to the stop sign. So it was braking for that car. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we did get a stop sign warning. That one was very early. I'll give it that. That was very, very early. And that was with the blinking red. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I liked that. So here is the road that is very curvy and very fast. So I'm gonna set it to 60, give this the hardest, chance, or the hardest time with this. It's the best chance of failing right here. So hopefully it can do this, but it hasn't been good at it in the past. So coming around this bend, not too bad. It's still speeding up, which I'm kind of surprised by. So we get a little close to the white line, but that's fine. No big deal there. So we have another one coming up here. Let's see how it does with that. So next bend here should be slowing down. It's not slowing down at all. Okay, finally. And, oh, hitting the brakes hard. Yeah, it bumped off the white line, but not as bad as it's done in the past. So I wouldn't call that good because it still was like not, it brakes too late and was bumping. Oh, now it's, whoa, it's like hitting the brakes, but it's not warning me about that intersection. Yeah, no, I would say there's nothing different going on here. Before with that bend, it has kind of went over, like it would go to maybe here, like over the white line, and I would take over. So I don't know if it would have fixed itself at that point. So there it kind of bounced off the white line. Now if I go do that 3 more times, which maybe I will after I get my tire fixed, or hopefully they can fix it. Oh my gosh, another person in the road. What the heck? This is so good. You don't see this guy? Come on. Doesn't see that guy at all. Yeah, and you yell at me now. I'm going over the line to avoid the person. There's so many people running in the roads. This is so weird. And Autopilot doesn't care about any of them. It's like, you should be home anyway. So anyway, so far I'm not seeing too much different, like at all. I'll try it again. I'll go on that bend a couple more times, and if it continues to do a really good job, then I'll call it something. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But for now, I'm keeping my original thing. Nothing's different. Nothing has changed. It's good, but it's just as good as it's been. That's what I'm saying. What is this guy standing here for? This is strange. All right, let me do this and I'll be back. Okay, so all done there. Don't need the face mask anymore. I'm just going straight back home. They did a pretty good job of keeping everybody apart. But I guess it was my stem. I don't know. He said it should be all good. We can look. No, it'll take a second for that to populate. But he said he fixed it, so hopefully that'll be good. So back to the testing. I want to go do that bend 2 or 3 more times just to see, because it was a little better. But I'm still skeptical. I'm always skeptical of everything at all times. All right, approaching another stop sign here. I'm going to slow down a bit just so I can let the car go a little longer. Nothing. I mean, it sees the line, it sees the stop sign. I can only push it so far, and it is not reacting to those very well. That one was good, that one time so far. Okay, so this is the big bend. I'm gonna push the car up to speed. All right, so 60, 5 over. We'll see how it does. This is kind of a tight bend. Okay, so slowing down over the yellow line. Still slowing down. Yeah, so nope, no better. Just about the same. We'll hit it a couple more times, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, guys. Come on, where's my proof? You got to show me something. Don't just keep talking at me. So this bend is not anything too special. So the car has no problems there. And then we're going to come up to this stop sign intersection. So Okay, that's a pretty good slowdown. Oh, off the, nope, okay. And no warning at all whatsoever. So nothing there. Let's turn around. So this time I can't even turn autopilot on. All right, there we go. Now it's going slow, so this bend will be really easy, but it's the next one that's really difficult for it. I just cannot believe how many people are driving on a Saturday during a lockdown. I guess they're all going to work, huh? Oh my gosh. All right, here's the bend. Not slowing down at all. Oh, off the road. Totally off the road. What is this? It turned the steering off, but not the speed? I didn't touch the wheel. You know, that alarm going off signified autopilot was disabling, but it kept the speed. So that's new. I wouldn't call it better. Yeah, so we literally went off the road with that one. Well, that's fun. Let's do it a couple times. Okay, autopilot's on. This is the one it went over the yellow line last time, so I'm sure it'll do the same thing. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I didn't expect there to be cars. Come on, people, stay home. All right, I'm calling it. I'm not seeing it, guys. You know, I need more than just words. You got to show me these things. And everyone wants to say, it's better, but I'm not seeing it. I don't see that it's better. It's good. Again, I don't want anyone to think I'm talking crap saying autopilot sucks. It's just not different. This update didn't change it, you know? And people say that, you know, you get a lot with the nag. Like almost every update, people are like, oh my gosh, the nag is so much better, or it's so much worse. And it hasn't changed, you know, in all these updates. So there's bumping off the yellow line right there. Not terrible, but if there was a car over there, I would take over. You know, I wouldn't let it do that. And then decent braking here, a little hard. Oh, what the heck are you doing? And straight through the stop sign without a care. So I'm gonna call it. There's no difference here, everybody. I still love it, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get something soon. Now I'm interested in the stop signs and the stoplights coming up, like that bend back there. The car's supposed to stop at intersections on its own. Will it stop? You know, that's a big bend it's going around. It sees the stop sign kind of at the last second. Oh yeah, we need to slow down. No, we don't. Okay. It sees that stop sign kind of at the last second. Okay, it's slowing down. Will it be able to do that? So we'll see. Thank you to Ben, by the way, for the discount tire recommendation. It was free for them to do that. So best moderator title still stands. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and you will see me in the next video.